Dear warehouse man, please let me explain to y'all how fucking annoying and creepy it is for y'all to fucking sit there and watch a bitch unload her whole motherfucking truck.
What you talking about, was?
Like, that's so fucking annoying to me. That is creepy. Like, you just literally stand there and watch me. Literally watch me unload my truck and you're just standing there. And then whatever other truck drivers are in the bays next to me come over there and stand and watch me. Now I feel like a fucking circus freak show because y'all are watching me unload my goddamn truck.
What is this bitch talking about? Why don't she just shut the fuck up? She ain't saying shit.
Hey, what it do, dudes and dudettes? It's your boy Dano back again with another reaction video. It is glorious indeed, friends. Hey, I appreciate you all coming back out here to join me, your boy Dano, again for another reaction video. Salutes to you all. Without further ado, let's get into these videos. Let's go.
Dear warehouse man, please let me explain to y'all how fucking annoying and creepy it is for y'all to fucking sit there and watch a bitch unload her whole motherfucking truck.
What you talking about, was?
Like, that's so fucking annoying to me. That is creepy. Like, you just literally stand there and watch me. Literally watch me unload my truck and you're just standing there. And then whatever other truck drivers are in the bays next to me come over there and stand and watch me. Now I feel like a fucking circus freak show because y'all are watching me unload my goddamn truck.
What is this bitch talking about? Why don't she just shut the fuck up? She ain't saying shit.
Instead of fucking helping.
Nigga, please.
Like, what kind of men are y'all?
Beta.
That shit blows me. It blows me. Then y'all want to hold small talk. Bitch, I'm working. I don't want to talk about how long I've been driving and do I fucking like it. Y'all.
Oh, shut up and get back to work.
Okay. So, yes, I have seen this video online, okay? And anybody who watched my videos know that I am a truck driver. I've had my CDL for 10 years. I've been in this industry for a long time.
No one cares.
I know the ins and outs. And a lot of the videos that I've seen online are of people who aren't in the industry, right? So I thought I would give my 2 cents on this, okay? So it seems like she was saying 2 things in this video, okay? One, it sounds like she's saying that, oh, it's creepy that, you know, I'm working and these men are just staring at me. These warehouse men are staring at me and these truck drivers are staring at me. And then 2, she sounds like she dry begging for help. I mean, she literally said, hey, if you're gonna stand there, help.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Right. So let's address the second thing. Baby girl, it is not their job to help you. You know this. It is not their job to help you. Okay. Secondly, you signed up for the job. Okay. You signed up for the job. You knew, maybe you didn't know what it was going to take to do your job, right? But when you get into the trucking industry, it's very important. It's very important that you do your research before you jump into trucking, because there's many types of trucking. Many. I'm not even going to go through the list of trucking and the different responsibilities you can have according to what type of trucking you're doing. Okay. So it seems like she is an owner op, and it doesn't seem like she drives a semi truck. She may not even have her CDLs, to be honest, because she's driving a box truck, and if your box truck is under a certain length, and from what I see in the videos, she doesn't seem to have anything over 40 feet. But if you're driving anything over 40 feet and it has air brakes, so on and so forth, you need a CDL, whether a class B or an A for that. But it looks like she may have purchased like maybe a 20 or 30 footer box truck. So I'm not going to take it from her. She's a trucker. It depends, because there's a debate on what is a real trucker, right? Like I said, I've been in this industry for a while, and it's like, are box truck drivers really truck drivers? Are they really truck drivers?
Hell no.
There's another form of driving a truck that people don't consider to be truck driving, which is hot shotting, right? Where you use a little pickup truck and you move, trailers around, containers, flatbeds, so on and so forth, right? A lot of people don't consider that trucking. But if if any of you guys are into trucking, or I just want your opinion in general, down in the comment section, if you drive a box truck, like, say you work for a moving company or you own your own little box truck, do you consider those people truckers? And, the hotshot drivers who drive pickup trucks and pull flatbeds, do you think that they're truckers?
Fuck no.
Yeah. She sounds like she is an owner op. It sounds like she has her own box truck, right? And because I went to her social media, and like I said, when you get into this field, you have to know what you're doing. And she knew it. I'm pretty sure she knew that she was going to have to put in this work. Okay. Because when you get into this as an owner op, you have your own LLC, you're going to have to put in a lot of work. And if you don't want to be putting in that type of work, you're going to be getting less money. If you want to be paid more, you're going to be loading and unloading your own truck. Now, they do have no touch freight, which you can get in your contract, but you just get paid less, right? But it sounds like she wants all the money, and I don't blame her for that, but it's going to be tough, and you can't expect the men that work in a warehouse to help you, because that's not their job. They don't get paid for that. What's the most they're going to get is a conversation from sweating their ass off and exerting themselves, making themselves more tired, helping you just for a conversation. Nah, they ain't worth it. But on the other hand, I get her point. If you're just coming over just to conversate while she's busting her ass,
what the fuck are we doing here?
Come on. Do something. Don't be sitting there, because I'm not gonna sit there and waste my time. If I see somebody working hard and I'm just standing there talking to them, well, first of all, I wouldn't even do that. Let's just stop it right there. I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, that's just me. I wouldn't be sitting there conversating with someone when I see that they're working. Just not gonna do it. Right. So yeah, I mean, if the guys are simply just coming around just to stare and look at her while she's working, that's weird. But I highly doubt that. What I think is going on is she's frustrated and that she's not getting help. She's like, hey, I'm a attractive woman, and these guys just want to come over here and talk, try to get my number and stuff like that. No, while you're doing that, I want your help. And essentially, women who have this mentality, these are the type of women who want, work husbands. Guys who will play husband at work, and then as soon as she's done taking advantage of him, it's deuces. He's left high and dry with nothing. Just a conversation after spending 20 minutes helping her move freight.
Beta!
Like, nah, hell no. Hell no. So anyways, let's go and check out her other videos.
I just woke up from my nap and I've seen so many dumbass comments like this. When you get a truck driving job, you actually know what you signed up for.
He's right,
First of all, I didn't want or need help from them fucking men.
Really, nigga?
That's not what it sounded like to me. It sounded like you wanted help. Let me play this particular part for you.
Truck instead of fucking helping. Like, what kind of men?
Sound like you wanted help. Okay.
The point of the conversation was to let y'all men know how uncomfortable y'all make us sometime in the industry.
Stop the cap.
Okay, there's 2 men standing at the end of my truck, looking inside of my truck, watching me unload my fucking truck. Okay? It's creepy. It's awkward. It's weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys this. There's been times where I had to go in the back of the truck, whether it was plying up, the 2x4s, pulling up the 2x4s and the nails, stuff like that. She's not the only one. You have to remember, if she's doing this, other people are doing this too. So there's other women who are doing the exact same thing, and there are also men, because she has to remember this is a male dominated industry. So when people say you knew what you signed up for, not only are they saying that you knew that you would have to put in work as your job, but also you knew that you were coming into a male dominated industry, and it's only in our nature to look at women. I'm never going to fault a guy for looking at a woman who he finds attractive.
My nigga.
Now, if you're staring, if you're doing more than a few seconds of looking, then yeah, you're being a creep. You know what I'm saying? But she should know this, okay? That, yeah, you're in a male-dominated industry. In that warehouse, majority of the workers in there are going to be men. The majority of the truckers you're going to come across are going to be men, no matter where you go. It comes with the territory. Men are going to look at you. So there's been times where I have been in the back of the trailer doing work, and workers will stand there and watch you. They will watch you. That's actually part of their job, right? So I don't think she's being completely upfront about what is going on, what the dynamics are when she's unloading these containers, and what's the responsibility of the dock workers. Because some of these dock workers, their job is literally to watch you. Now, they may have other responsibilities when you leave, but when you show up to do work, they have to watch you. They have to watch you. A lot of times they will give you the equipment. They'll set the equipment there for you. They'll turn on the light for you to light up the inside of your trailer, and they will maybe give you, like, say if you got pull-up nails or anything like that, they'll supply you with a crowbar. If you ain't got a hard hat, they'll give you a hard hat, gloves, high visibility vest, all of that. They'll give you all of these things if you need it, and they will simply watch you. They will watch you. And, if they're there, some of them will take it upon themselves to communicate with you, just to, I guess, engage you and things like that. They'll conversate with you, right? Because I've had that happen to me several times. And sometimes they won't engage with you. Sometimes they'll just sit there and just watch you work, right? And I think that the guys who talk to her, I don't think every guy who's talking to her want to hit on her. Like, yeah, she's a moderately attractive woman. I don't think every guy is trying to hit on her. I'm sure some of the guys are, but some of them are they're communicating with you because they don't want it to feel awkward or anything like that. Like they're just, just looking over you and just watching you, because that's kind of creepy, right? Because there's been times where I have been in the back of the truck working, in the back of the trailer working, and they will conversate with me, and I'll conversate with them too, Whenever I'm not out of breath, I'll stand up, conversate with them, talk and all that stuff. And it eases the tension, is not as strange because you ain't got someone back there who is just watching you. You got the blinding light coming in and you just see a silhouette just watching you silent. That's even creepier to me. I'd rather you talk to me. Let's conversate, right? But honestly, I just feel like she's upset that she can't take advantage of some of these men. Because I'm sure she got a simp out there somewhere who every time she comes to the customer, they help her out, right? And customer, by the way, are just the people that we go and deliver or pick up freight from. That's what we call them, customer, right? So yeah, I just think that she's just upset, right? But yeah, if you out there, just gawking and just staring and looking at her ass and it's just so obvious, yeah, that can be creepy. And I get it, right?
And it is rude sitting there staring. You're a grown ass man. You sitting there staring, watching me, just watching me, not even offering to help. That's weird.
See, so it is about help. It's about help. Like you saying that it's not about help, you didn't ask for help and stuff like that, what have you, whatever. But yet you keep saying that they're not offering. Why should they have to? That's not their job. Sometimes, like I said, their job is just to watch you and make sure that you don't get yourself killed or that you don't break stuff, right? That's literally their job sometimes. But it sounds like you want help. Just be honest. It's all right. Let your ego go. Man, fuck. F your pride, right?
I don't want or need help.
This is so confusing.
But it's creepy for you to sit there and act like I'm a circus fucking act.
Now, she said that it's creepy because they act like she's a circus act, right? Because they're staring. Now, let me tell you, this woman, and I'm going to show you on a video that I'm going to play for you guys, that she dresses as if she wants attention. I mean, she's wearing tights, all that. And I guess it may be comfortable or whatever. And I'm not trying to tell her what to wear, but if you're going to wear very tight and revealing clothing, what's wrong with that? I mean, guys are going to look. Guys are going to look. And trust and believe, I know she wears these clothes for attention, because if you go to her TikTok, right? If you go to her TikTok, she has a bunch of videos of her wearing bikinis, very tight, revealing clothing, showing off her, her waist, all of that, showing off her figure and everything. So she definitely wants attention. I think she's just upset because a lot of these men today aren't simping. And they aren't, vying for her attention without getting some type of benefit, right? Because just simply getting your number or a conversation with you, that's not worth all the work you're going to be putting in helping her. It is not, right? Unless you know that you're gonna get what you want out of her, which most of the case is not. They are good at getting simps to do things for them while not giving anything beneficial to that simp. That's what she wants. She wants a simp. That's really what she's saying without saying.
See you.
Right?
Baby, you don't. Baby, you don't.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Reptilians.
Baby, you don't know who you talking to. I'm at boss up. I am the boss. That's first the fucking all.
I paid the cost to be the boss, you punk motherfucker.
Second of all, I don't want y'all's help.
Truck instead of fucking help.
Y'all's help come with conversation that I don't be wanting to have. Y'all's help come with asking for my number at the end of the conversation. I don't want it. I actually want to be left the fuck alone. That is the purpose of the video.
But like I said, a lot of times it's their job to stand there, right? So you don't want conversation, you don't want their help, you don't want them to be there, but that's not always possible. Sometimes they have to be there. Sometimes they have to be there.
That went over all y'all's fucking heads. I left the nightlife because I got tired of being a people pleaser and talking to people all day.
It all makes sense now.
I'm in trucking to be left the fuck alone. I did 9 years in prison. I'm used to being left the fuck alone. Don't need your ragged ass help. The fuck? I'm built for this shit.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I want y'all to remember that later on, because I'm going to show you guys the video. She says she's built for this. Right? She says she don't need any help, yada, yada, yada. She went to prison. I don't know what the hell that has to do with anything.
Absolutely nothing.
But really, lady? I don't know. Just ridiculous. Anyways.
I'm so tired to do all that typing, so I just keep making these videos in hopes that y'all will understand the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
How much you do this all the time? The days of simping are gone. Baby, scroll down my TikTok and you'll see why I do this all the time. I made a video saying that I do not mind loading and unloading my own truck before I allow a forklift on my shit, because I own my equipment. So therefore, I don't mind loading and unloading my own truck. I don't need help unless it's like 1,800 pound pallet and I need help getting it a little push to get it over the other than that, I'm good. My daddy raised a whole boy, okay? Ain't no motherfucker.
Yeah, I could tell he raised a whole boy the way you talk. But she says she don't need help, but yet she gets help though.
Makes sense.
You ain't complaining when you getting help. I'm sure she don't mind those conversations when she's getting help. You know, talking about she don't need help. Like, lady, come on. And then there's nothing wrong with getting help at all. I mean, men need help at times in the industry. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. There's been times where I've helped women in the industry, you know, whenever I see them struggling with doors, I see them struggling with anything, backing in. If I see them struggling with the landing gear, so on and so forth. If I see you really struggling, I'm not going to just sit there and watch you struggle. I'm going to get out and help because that's the type of person I am, right? But you can't expect people to want to help you, especially, you know, if you think that, you know, conversations are weird. Like especially just imagine the guys who have helped her in the past or didn't help her in the past. They probably stay clear away from this woman after seeing these videos, man. But I just knowing her, just seeing her, I wouldn't want to help her at all. She doesn't seem like a pleasant person, in my opinion.
Fucking sugar cookies and glitter over here. I just look like this, but I'm tougher than half of you men in the comments. Seriously, I was sentenced to 10 years in prison. I did 9. Could have did 3 if I'd have told.
What does that have to do with anything?
The fuck? The fuck? The fuck?
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I'm so tired to do all that typing, so.
She says she tougher than half you men in the comment section. I highly doubt that. Like Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face, right? I've seen many times where women have gotten up in the men's face and they gave them the equality. Those men gave them the equality. You want equal rights? They said, hey, you can get the equal left. Oh, shit. So I've seen tough women turned from men back into women after coming up in men's faces. So lady, she's like trying to use like this intimidation factor and you know, trying to make it seem like she's tough and all this. Like cap, woman, cap.
Not the cap.
Nobody's buying it. Nope, nobody's buying it at all. So
Alright, y'all, let me show y'all how it's supposed to be done. Notice how my boy walking off right there? Notice how he not just standing in the back of my truck watching me work.
No one cares.
Here they had an electric pallet jack, so they loaded the truck for me. No harm, no foul. He did his part, I'm doing mine. He walked over there to his homeboy. I don't give a fuck if he went and told his homeboy, hey, her ass fat.
Yams, though.
Booty's fake.
What you talking about? She got them yams. Man, that's grade A organic gluten-free booty butt ass cheek.
You see her? Woo, woo, woo. I wasn't uncomfortable. You know why? Because they wasn't standing right there in my personal space just staring at me the entire time while I'm bending over and moving and doing this.
We do not care.
So therefore, I don't give a fuck what they was doing because they wasn't in my personal space making me uncomfortable. I get it. Warehouse workers got to close the door. They got to stand there while you do your part.
Shit. Got your ass.
They don't have to stand right there.
what did I say? I told y'all. You know, and not all companies are the same. Not all companies are the same. You have some companies that are very relaxed on the rules and they just do whatever, right? And that's how people get killed, you know, at these warehouses. But then you have some of them that are very strict, very strict. They follow the rules to the T. Okay. But like she just said, they stand there and they watch you. They watch you work. That's their job, you know, because of liability and so on and so forth. They have to watch, and then OSHA, you know, all those different rules and laws and regulations that we have to follow as truckers and warehouse workers. So they have to watch you, and she just admitted to it, but yet earlier she was saying, oh, you don't have to be there, but now she's trying to justify it by saying like, well, you don't have to be like right there and yada. Come on. Cap. I call cap on her entire argument, because really all she wants is just a person. She wants a job husband to help her. That's all she wants, is a job husband to help her that she could take advantage of. He comes, does half the work or most of her work, and then she could leave giving him nothing. That's what she wants. But I guess she's upset because that's not what's happening.
Notice how my boy moved the fuck around. I was so not uncomfortable. And it don't happen all the time, but it happens often. I know men will look.
Well, duh.
I get that. I'm not saying don't look, but don't stare. Don't make a woman feel uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand how y'all don't get that part. Now, I hope y'all...
Honestly, I think everybody gets that part. I think everybody gets it. She's just trying to essentially make a rebuttal for everything that's coming against her. Come on, we see through the bullshit. We read between the lines. You just want to take advantage of people.
We see you.
I got this message loud and clear, because at the end of the fucking day, my complaint was not me needing help. My complaint was men making me feel uncomfortable in this industry. It's okay to look, but move the fuck around or grab a pallet jack. Alright, y'all, let me show y'all how it's supposed to be done. Notice, since y'all want me to need help so bad, here go a video of a time where I needed help last week. Let's go so I can show y'all just how bad I struggled before I even went and asked for help. Cause y'all, it literally like to kill me to ask somebody to help me do my job.
Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Now y'all, it was so cold outside. My lift gate was froze. I mean, this bitch was stuck. I done tried to jump on it and everything to get it to go down. It was moving like a turtle. Okay, this day I had 10 pallets. Now I was a little frustrated because I didn't have a dock.
Oh shit! Damn, though.
And I knew I was gonna be going up and down this damn lift.
Hold up. You notice the angle in which she taking her videos? So she could show that ass off. We all see those female trucker videos and how they intentionally set the angle to amplify their shape. Yeah, we've all seen those videos, right? So you know, she obviously she wants some attention. Now, of course, she's dressed warmer today because, like she said, it's cold. But you should see her other videos, right? She's wearing tights, and she does have a backside, right? She does have a pretty nice shape. So, you know, obviously she wants attention. And I'm not gonna knock her for it because, I mean, it makes a lot of money. You know, I'm sure they get a lot of views from wearing this stuff, you know. And shout out to the female truckers that are actually out there doing the work, you know. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but shout out to the women out here who aren't trying to get men's attention so that they can get help and have like a parasitic relationship with warehouse workers and male truck drivers so they can have their way. Shout out to Slime Pack, man. I see her doing her thing. She went from car, because I followed her when she was a straight up just 100% car YouTuber, where she was working, I think, like at Campbell's. And now she's a truck driver, and she's been trucking, I want to say, probably for like about 1.5 years now, maybe 2 years. So yeah, shout out to her. But yeah, even her, she's even guilty at times. It's very rare with her where she will take angles to amplify her butt, and you know, but we see those other truckers out there. We see them. Some of them are even doing OnlyFans, right? So
See him.
It's crazy.
20 times. But I knew that before I booked the load. That is why I asked for extra money, because this was a driver assist load. Now notice me struggling with this motherfucking pallet. Yo, this pallet was 1,800 pounds, and I was definitely struggling. As you can see, I tried a bunch of different times, a bunch of different angles to try to get this thing right. It just was too heavy. I could not get it on the lift gate. I'm talking about pushing, pulling, turning. It just wasn't giving. At this point, I'm in between the pallet and another pallet and got my feet up trying to push that bitch. It's not budging. So now I'm pissed off because I gotta go ask for help. And I really do not like asking for help in this industry unless I just absolutely cannot do it on my own. I already know the odds are stacked against me as a woman when it comes to stuff like this.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
So I just went in there and said, hey guys, I got a pallet that is 1,800 pounds and I cannot get it on my lift gate. Can somebody please come help me? And they did with no problem.
And that's usually what it is. Most men will not, they will not have a problem with helping you at all, especially because you're a woman. Yeah. If anybody should be complaining, it should be us men, because us men, we don't get as much help from others as women do. Women easily get help. But when it comes to us guys, even if we're asking for help, we're met with resistance at times, right? So while she's complaining, she really shouldn't, you know?
Yeah, even with him, I struggled a little bit. Look how long it's taking to get this bitch over the motherfucking hump. He helped me get it on the lift gate and went on about his business. That's how it is supposed to be. He did not make me feel awkward at all. When I'm in my semi, I don't have to unload at all. But in a box truck, I refuse to allow a forklift on the truck. So therefore, it is my choice to either say fuck the load or load the truck myself. So if you're seeing me load my truck, then 9 times out of 10, it is my choice because I don't want a forklift on my truck. A lot of y'all discredit me and how hard I work because of that video y'all saw. And that's okay because a lot of y'all just...
Now, for people who don't know, the reason why she doesn't want a forklift on her box truck is because so it sounds like she has her class A's, okay? So when she's more than likely driving her semi truck, she's using other companies' trailers. I mean, I'm sure she could probably have her own trailers also, but it sounds like what a lot of owner ops do is they just pull other companies' trailers. So those forklifts, they're heavy and they damage your floors. They damage your floors. I can't tell you how many trailers I've been in where the floors were damaged because of these forklifts. So since the box truck is attached to her actual truck, she don't want to replace those floors. So I get it. I completely understand. I get it. So anyways, let's go into this last video real quick.
You bad as fuck, but can't nobody say they fucking you. That's the shit that make these niggas fall in love with you. You bad as fuck, but
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Come on, stop it, lady. Like, this is actually like half of her videos online, and she's upset because men are looking at her. She got a little yamish back there, you know what I'm saying? She a little smaller, little thick thing, but see, this is why I said when women like her show up at truck stops, everybody's looking, because look what they're wearing. Look what she's wearing. If she wasn't a truck driver, we'd be thinking she a lot lizard.
She belongs to the street.
Right? And she talking about she thinks it's strange that men are looking at her.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Man, if you don't get that, stop it. Just stop it. Stop the cap, okay? Look at it. Really? Anyways, guys, that is all for today. Again, I'm your host, Dano. If you like this video, like, share, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification bell. You guys and gals go ahead and have a glorious day, and I'm out. Peace.
Perfect.